Okay. Hi again. So my name's Naila. I've been helping plan these workshops for you guys. Today is the beginning of our art and music week. So we're gonna do some fun crafts and there's some cool facts and other things like that. So just a reminder of our rules, please stay muted so that you guys can hear us all. However, if you do have a question, go ahead and ask your question on the microphone. And then, oh, please do remember that these meetings are recorded. So if you don't want to be recorded, you can go ahead and turn your camera off if you would like. And lastly, I would like to introduce your camp leaders for the week. We have Jasmine Johnson.
Hi.
And Anaya White.
Hi.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and they're gonna take it away.
Hi guys. So this week's art week, and so we're gonna start off with our fact of the day and artist of the day. So we're gonna have an artist and fact for each day. Can I see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So the artist and fact for the day for Monday. Okay, so the first artist of the day, her name is Nijika Akunyili Crosby. And so she was born in 1983 and she's an immigrant from Nigeria. She creates collage paintings that reference intimate moments with commercial images from Nigeria. So she uses different like magazines and like papers and she makes pictures out of those papers. Okay, and so the fact of the day today, did you know that art used to be an Olympic event? The founder of the modern games, the Baron Pierre de Coubertin, thought that a true Olympian should be a talented artist and sports person. Thanks to him, between 1912 and 1948, medals were given out for sports-inspired masterpieces of architecture, music, painting, sculpture, and literature. So back then, if you wanted to, in the Olympic Games, you could put out your art there and you could get a gold medal for your artwork. Yep, that's a good fact. Okay, so today for our craft, we're gonna be doing maracas. You guys know what maracas are? No? Okay, so they're typically a Hispanic or a Spanish instrument, and so it's usually a hollowed out wooden oval shaped thing, and so inside of it is beans or rice or something like little tiny marbles, and when you shake it, it makes a noise. So today we're going to be making those today. Okay, so does everybody have their supplies? So the supplies would be, we have markers or like paint if you want to use them. We have beans, like dried beans or rice. We have cups, you need cups. And then you have either staples or tape. So yeah, we could get started are you guys ready?
How many cups do we need?
2 per person.
2?
Yeah. Do you want to do it?
Yeah. I'll put a chair and move it over so you're not on the sidebar.
Miss Single, would you like to do the craft?
No. Thank you.
There you are. Is it a stapler or tape? Yeah, a stapler or tape.
She's back. Okay, good.
Markers or paint or something. Yeah, and with that, just it. Yeah. All right, so if everybody's ready, we're gonna get started, all right? Okay, so first off, you're gonna have your 2 cups. You're gonna take 1 cup, and then you're gonna take your beans or your rice or something. I have beans and rice, but so if you use beans, it's gonna make a different sound than if you use rice. So if you use bigger beans, it's gonna make a different sound than smaller beans. So choose, or depending on which sound you want the maracas to make. So if you want beans or rice. Okay, so I have rice. Okay, and so I'm gonna use beans and Anaya is gonna use rice. So you're gonna fill your cup with the beans. Oh, she has a question. What's your question?
We don't have those.
You don't have beans or rice? Do you have like marbles or like beads? Yeah, beads or marbles, you can use those too.
Button.
Okay.
You can use buttons too, okay? Okay, so when you get those, you're gonna pour it into your cup at least halfway through your cup, halfway to your cup, so that you still have room inside your cup so that the beans can shake around. I'm making a mess. Yeah, and so I'm gonna use big beans and small beans. So yeah, you're gonna fill it up halfway. Are you guys ready for the next step?
The girl at the top. is
Okay,
gone.
I'll wait. Okay.
Yeah, she's gone.
She went to get like beads or something. Cause she's.
You could use macaroni too.
Yeah, she could use macaroni. You could use pasta. You could use a lot of stuff for this.
She's back.
Okay.
Explain again.
Okay, so you're gonna take your cup. Just in case you didn't hear, you're gonna take your cup and you're gonna fill it with your beans or your beads or whatever you have, and you're gonna fill it up halfway so that you still have room.
The parents are going back and forth. Get the
Oh.
supplies.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, if everybody's ready for the next step, we're gonna move on, okay? So next, you're gonna take your other cup and you're gonna stick it on top of this cup so that you can tape them together or staple them if you have a stapler. You can staple or tape them together. So I have tape and staples. So whichever one you want to use. I have a tiny stapler too. A tiny tape. Huh? So if you were going to staple it, you'd have to use my small stapler. But if you were going to staple it, you'd have to pull the stapler like that, if you can, and then you kind of like press it like that. Or you would take it over the rims and then staple around the rims. Do you want to do staple or tape? Okay. And then I have scissors. No, just use a stick. Okay, so we're gonna tape our cups. So yeah, it doesn't want to work for me. All right. So you can either tape it up and down or like all around the edge. So if you need help for this step, you can ask for help because it's kind of hard. So is everybody ready? Move on to the next step, which is actually decorating. So you can take your maracas and you can decorate them with your markers or your paints. So I'm using markers.
Nobody wants to be seen today.
No, I guess not. Hmm?
Oh, that was mom.
All right, and then once you're done, it should sort of look like this, but it depends on what kind of cups you're using or what kind of things you're using to decorate it.
Decorative.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys mine. So this is my maracas, and so when I shake it, it makes noise. So yeah.
You told them the history of the maraca.
Yeah. And then when everyone is done, we can all unmute and then shake them together.
More people don't. I wonder what the different sounds sound like.
Yeah.
Depending on what they used, I wonder.
Because I've noticed that like big beans will do like something different than
Mhm.
tiny beans. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like and sometimes rice will sound like kind of like sand. So it just depends on
It'd
which
be
one you
interesting to know
use.
what the sounds that they make.
Mm-hmm. especially like if somebody else is using like beads
Mhm.
or marbles. So it might sound a little different than everybody else's. But that's kind of the cool thing about them. All right. So if everybody's done, I want us to all unmute at the same time and shake our maracas. Okay? No?
You didn't request
Yeah.
it.
Off mute.
Come sit with us.
Okay. So we're gonna shake them in 3,